Hello. Hi, everybody. Can everybody hear me and see me? Hello. Hello. Oh my God, the chat is moving so quickly. But I can see, oh, I just saw Ireland and Maine and Georgia. Hi, everybody. Hello, family. It is so good to see you guys today. Spain, Japan. Oh my God, I love to watch this. I love to watch our chat before I get online because I can see that we are just from all over the world, literally from every corner of the world. We're here. And that always excites me because it means that we're really affecting the energy on the planet, the whole planet. So welcome, everybody. Welcome. It's so good to see you all today. I am so excited. This is a really, really powerful. I knew this was going to be a really powerful meditation today, not just because of the energy. We're in Lionsgate season. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. I wrote down quite a few notes today because the guidance is coming through very strongly for this activation. It isn't always that way. But today the guides had a lot to say. So I wrote down some notes and I'm going to be going through those notes prior to our activation because this is going to be important for you to understand, to also process. So I'm going to be going through that. But I knew this was going to be a really big activation, not just because of the energies, but I could feel that there were going to be more light workers coming together. And I'm we're just starting and I can already see the counter here on the, we're at 3,600 people. I've never had a live with this many people. The lives that we started, it was usually, 2,000 every week during the quarantine. And I could feel that the energy of this live was going to be bigger. And I knew it was because more people were going to show up too. 3,700 people as of right now. So that brings so much joy to my heart. Thank you all for being here today. If you are new to me, there are literally a lot of people that just have found me in the last week because they found my Lionsgate activation video on YouTube. And so everybody's been pouring into my social media. They just found me this week. So there's quite a few new people here. So before I get into the energies that we're working with today, I'm going to do some housekeeping for those of you that have been following me and that have been doing these live activations with me. I apologize. I'm going to repeat these instructions that I need to repeat, but there are a lot of new people with us today. As you can see, 4,100 people. So there are a lot of new people with us today. So for those of us that have been here regularly meditating with me when I've been meditating, let's just please have a little bit of patience for all the new people coming in. So I'm going to go through a little housekeeping for all of my activations. If you are new and you've never done an activation with me before, let me do little bit of housekeeping. So the first thing I wanted to get out of the way is that these are activations. They're not regular meditations. So it's very common for people to feel physical symptoms, energy, things moving around in their body, energy, they can feel things. So it's very common for people to have pretty big reactions to these activations. That's why I stopped calling them meditations, because they're really not meditations. These are powerful energy activations. The more people that are on the call, the more amplified the energy is. And so today, you know that this is the most amplified energy I've ever had. We're at 4,300 people already. So that means that this is going to be a powerhouse of an activation, and I'm so excited about it. So these activations, it's very common if you feel any physical symptoms, if you feel energy, if you see things, if you have visions, it is all okay. Please don't feel scared if you start to feel sensations, okay? There is nothing to be afraid. It's just the energy moving through you. Surrender to these activations. Don't be afraid. This is the pure energy of source that we're working with, so there's nothing to be afraid of, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing, I'm already seeing it here. I'm already seeing it here on chat. The second, super, super important thing when working with my activations is that when you finish the meditation, the first thing you are to do when you get up is you're going to go and you're going to drink a big glass of water, at least 1 glass of water. Okay, water is crucial in helping the energy circulate after an activation like this. Water is an energy conductor, and it really works to help circulate energy post activation. Okay, so please do not forget your water when you get up from this activation. Okay. Another housekeeping thing, I love to receive feedback, and there are a lot of us on here today, so there are a lot of new people. I love to receive feedback, and what I always tell everybody that's meditating with me on these lives, when you finish the meditation, after you finish drinking your water, and when you're ready, shoot me a DM, just message me on Instagram as my preferred platform. Message me on Instagram and just let me know how it went. Let me know, give me some feedback. How did you feel it? How did it go for you? You can email me if you don't have Instagram, or Facebook message me, but my preferred platform is Instagram, and I'm more likely to answer you on Instagram. So shoot me a DM when we finish this activation to give me some feedback and let me know how this went for you, okay? What else? Last housekeeping thing. A lot of people reach out to me and they sometimes freak out because they'll go on my social media right after an activation, and they'll see comments and feedback from people saying, oh my God, I felt the most amazing energy. Oh my God, I saw this, and I saw a power animal, and I saw a guide, and I had all these visions, and I felt this in my body. And so they read those comments, and then they send me messages, and they're like, I don't think I'm doing this right because I didn't feel or see anything. I must be doing these activations wrong. And so they feel really disappointed, and they start to criticize themselves. So I want to leave this note for you. If you do not visualize the things that I'm guiding you through, if you don't feel the energy, it's okay. All right. So let's leave this here. It is perfectly okay if you do not experience the visions that I'm guiding you through, if you don't experience or feel physical symptoms during the meditation. It doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. Please don't compare yourself to other people. All right. So if you go on my social media and you see people saying a bunch of comments that, oh my God, that was amazing, I felt this and that and the other, while you don't feel anything or see anything, please don't be disappointed in yourself. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just that the energy may be coming to you in a different way than visions or feeling it physically, okay? This is the most important part, as long as you commit to showing up to these lives and connecting with all these beautiful people around the world, as long as you commit to that and you give authorization to open up your energy to receive the activation, you are receiving the light codes, beautiful souls, okay? Whether you can have the visions or not have the visions, it doesn't matter. The moment that you allow your energy system to open up and that you allow the energy codes to come in, the moment that you give permission for the activation to come in, it will. It will, whether you feel it or not, okay? So I want to leave that to the people who may not get a lot of visions or feel a lot of things during these meditations. You're not doing anything wrong. You're showing up with us, and that's the best that you can do, and you are receiving the codes whether you can feel it or not, okay? So yes, surrender. I just saw in the comment section, surrender. Yes, yes, yes. You are always receiving what you need in the moment, okay? And wow, we are at 5,500 people. This is incredible. I am so excited. Okay, so now that I have the housekeeping out of the way, let's go into the main messages that my guides have channeled through that they want me to relay to you all before we start the meditation, okay? So the reason that I'm so excited and the reason why so many people are showing up for this live today is because the energies really are powerful. I am so excited about this portal. I'm excited about this portal because this is a tipping point in the year for us. 2020 has been a really powerful, very difficult year for a lot of us. It's been a year of enormous chaos on the planet. It's been a year of enormous transformation. And this Lionsgate portal, what it is doing is it is shifting us into different timelines, into higher timelines. So it's basically taking the first part of 2020 and it's wiping the slate clean and allowing us to go into higher timelines than we were plugged into before. Okay. So that's the first thing that the guides were saying, is that this is a time where a lot of things, we can do a lot of healing and a lot of inner work a lot faster and more easily than we did before, because these portal energies are helping to intensify light. Okay. That's what this portal is doing. This portal is basically channeling in increased concentrations of light from the superstar Sirius. Okay. So Sirian light it's a star that's, I think, 20 or 26 times stronger than our Milky Way galaxy sun. So imagine how powerful this is. It's also called the central sun sometimes. And when this portal opens up, this Sirius superstar aligns with the pyramid at Giza in Egypt. So even ancient Egyptians knew how to design their pyramids so it could align with this superstar. So imagine how important this is. Even ancient Egyptians knew about this. So this energy, it basically aligns, and then the Sirian and that light codes from Sirius comes through, and it enters the planet in concentrated ways. So you can think of it like a laser beam. So a laser beam is nothing more than light. That's all a laser beam is. A laser beam is light, the light that you look around and you see every day. That's what a laser beam is. But yet a laser beam can cut through the hardest substances on the planet, whether it's iron, cement, steel, whatever. A laser beam can cut through literally like it were nothing. And the reason that a laser beam is so powerful is because it's concentrated light, and it's concentrated to a point where it becomes a laser beam. Okay, and that's what these portals do. They increase concentration of light, which means that we can do things a lot quicker because the light comes in with higher concentration, meaning it really allows us to clear things up a lot faster than we can when we don't have these portals, when the energy is normal. Okay. So right now, what the guides are calling this a divine dispensation portal. I wrote that down and I underlined it, divine dispensation portal. And what this means is that in moments like this Lionsgate period, and it's not just today, I'm doing the meditation today. Today is when the Lionsgate portal is considered to be at its most open, is on August 8th. But this portal has actually been open throughout this last week, and it's going to continue open for at least another 10 to 12 days after after today. Okay. So this portal energy, you can continue working with this after our meditation today. All right. And the reason that my guides are calling these divine dispensation portal is because in these energies, we can heal things very quickly and with so much ease, almost like it were just nothing. And this can be confusing to us sometimes, because a lot of times we think that we struggle a lot with the things that we need to heal. And sometimes we sit with those things for months, years. We're trying to heal something and it takes us years and years to heal it. Well, in these kinds of portals, with this divine dispensation type of portal, what's happening is we are being allowed through grace to just clean it up real quick, sometimes in one day, or just in this portal energy of these roughly 2 weeks that are covering this portal. So this divine dispensation means that you can release these things. And that's something that we're not used to. We're used to kind of, sometimes we get stuck a lot in the things that we're healing. And that's why it takes so long for us to heal, because whatever needs to be healed comes up and we are like, oh my God, this is horrible. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with these memories. I can't deal with these emotions. And we sometimes get stuck in the mud. Instead of cleaning it up, we get stuck in it. It's very common for us to do that when we're on a healing path. And so what moments like these portal energies come in is they really help us free ourselves from all of this stuff very quickly. Okay. So that's kind of what the guides have been saying. I have one last thing, and I actually put a big star on my notes because this is probably the most important part of what my guidance has said about this activation today. So listen up with your whole body and your whole soul. This activation is about helping you access higher timelines than you ever thought possible. So we are going to be invoking your highest possible timeline for this lifetime in this present moment. All right. Now, why do I need you to receive this with all of your being? Because a lot of times we unconsciously sabotage our own higher timelines out of fear. Okay. And this is very common. And the reason is because when the higher timelines, when our soul starts stretching us and pulling us up into our higher timelines, the ego can freak out of fear. And we can sabotage ourselves and pull ourselves down and stay in the lower timelines because we're afraid, because we know that when our soul pulls us up into a higher timeline, a lot of things may need to change in our lives, and we are scared shitless sometimes to change things. And so sometimes we will stay stuck in lower timelines, even when we consciously say, oh yeah, I'm totally ready for a higher timeline. I'm ready to get out of these problems that I'm totally ready for changes. I'm totally ready. I'm totally ready. We say that consciously, but subconsciously, we're actually sabotaging the access to higher timelines. Okay. And we're doing that out of fear. So what this activation is going to do is it's going to help you release that fear that you may have unconsciously of reaching those higher timelines. We're going to release the fear. We're going to release any self-sabotage that you may be feeling right now, whether you know that consciously or not. You may be sabotaging access to your higher timelines, and we're going to clean that all up today. So be ready, be open to truly give permission for your soul to pull you up into higher timelines, okay? You have to remember that free will cannot be violated in this construct, in this reality. So you must give permission for your soul to pull you up. You got to give permission, okay? Free will cannot be violated. So as a preparation, as we start to get ready for this activation, set an intention, beautiful soul. Just say, I am ready. I'm open. I'm ready to be pulled into the highest timelines that I have access to for my current life. And I will go. I'm going to release this fear. I'm going to go, and I'm going to allow myself to go into these higher timelines, even if it involves significant change in my life. I can do it. I'm ready for it. Okay. So that was the last note. That was really important to set this intention. And yeah, I'm finished. I am finished with the notes, and I'm finished with housekeeping. So holy moly, we have 6,700 people here currently. I'm so excited for you all. Welcome to all the new beautiful people in this community that are here with me for the first time. Let's start taking a nice deep breath and maybe cooling it here in the chat. Let's put your phone down. Let's start quieting down, and let's start to get into our meditation position. The preferred position that I have for these activations is in traditional meditation, lotus position, with your legs crossed while sitting on the floor, or on a meditation pillow with your spine nice and straight. If you're not able to sit in this type of position, then the second preferred position would be sitting in a chair where your spine is straight and your feet are firmly planted on the floor. And if you can't do that either, the third preferred position would be lying on your back with your knees bent. The main point here is that your spine must be straight so that energy can circulate up and down your spine with ease. So let's start getting ready, everybody. Start getting ready. Nice deep breaths. As you're getting ready, as you're putting yourself in your meditation position, remember that intention. Remember that intention. I am open to the highest possible timelines that come through for me today. We have a lot of ascended energy today. A lot of ascended energy. There's a lot of starseed energy here, Arcturians, Pleiadians, a lot of starseed energy, the Light Council. And if you don't believe or resonate with star seeds or with any of the characters that I invoke sometimes during these activations, no worries. You don't have to resonate with specific star seeds or with any of the energies that I invoke. You can simply work with the archetype of the energy. So consider the energy an archetype, okay? But I will be invoking multiple beings today. Good. Close your eyes. Nice, relaxed position. Give a little of the shoulders so that your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Your spine is nice and straight. Your chest is open. And we're going to start focusing on our breathing. And the way I like to open up the energy is we're going to do deep Buddha breathing, what's called Buddha breathing or belly breathing. And that means that when you inhale, you're going to inhale from your mouth. And when you inhale, your stomach is going to distend out like a balloon, like a big beer belly. And then when you exhale, your stomach goes back down. Okay? So we're going to do a few rounds of these. Okay, nice and relaxed. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. And release. Good. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. As you're doing your deep breathing through the mouth, command your body to relax, nice and relaxed, all the way from the tip of your head down to your feet. Your whole body relaxes. Another deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Excellent. And now you're going to visualize your energy system, and your energy system, you can think of it or visualize it like a balloon that surrounds your body. It's like you live inside of an energy balloon that is your energy system, your aura. And you are going to command that energy center to expand. And it'll start expanding until it fills the room you're in. And you're just going to keep commanding it to open and expand. 3, 2, 1, expand. And your energy field is going to fill up the room you're in, then the building you're in, then the neighborhood you're in, the city you're in, and it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. The balloon that is your energy system is just going to keep bigger and bigger and bigger. And as your energy system is expanding, give permission out loud or in your mind. If you can speak out loud, that makes the intention stronger. Give the intention for your energy system to connect with the 7,000 other souls that are spread all over the world. Give permission for your energy system to connect to all 7,000, including myself. 3, 2, 1. Connect. You may actually feel the connection. You may feel a click in the energy. You may actually visualize and see a bunch of light dots all over the world, and your energy is connecting. All of those dots are connecting together until we form an energy net or grid that goes all the way around the world. As our energy systems are connecting to all 7,000 of us right now currently here, I call on our teams in the highest light. Each one of the 7,000 people that are here today, we each have an individual guidance team composed of multiple beings and souls and spirit animals. We have very big guide teams. I call on these guide teams to come in now for all 7,100 of us now on this call. And I ask that each one of our guidance teams, they will now connect to each other to form the same energy grid that surrounds the entire planet. 3, 2, 1, connect. Excellent. And now we are going to anchor our energy for this activation. You are going to see or feel a beam of light that's going to descend from the skies down into the top of your head. When it reaches the top of your head, you are going to command your 7th chakra, your crown. Command your crown chakra to open as wide as it wants to. Just give the command, open. And as that crown chakra opens, a beam of light, you're going to be flooded with this beautiful light of the source, the unmanifest, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. The beautiful unmanifested energy that gives rise to everything. It's going to flood your system, entering your head. It's this beautiful, beautiful white light down your head, down your neck, shoulders, down your arms and into your hands. And from the shoulders into the chest, into the stomach, pelvis and womb area, hips, down the thighs, into your lower legs and calves, into your feet. And when it gets to your feet, it's going to shoot out the bottom of your feet into the floor that you're sitting on. And it's going to shoot down into Mother Earth, into the crust of the earth, layer upon layer upon layer, deeper and deeper, until this beautiful beam of source energy reaches the core of the planet, where it will anchor. When it gets to the core of the planet, you may feel or actually hear a click. As soon as this beam from source energy hits the center of the planet, you will start to feel the energy of Mother Earth, of Gaia, Pachamama, the mother that keeps us alive. She's going to start coming up from the center, layer upon layer, until she reaches the floor that you're sitting on. And she's going to come in through your feet and up your legs. This is the beautiful grounding energy of Mother Earth. Mother Earth, the plant and animal kingdoms, that's what this beautiful energy is. It's the grounding energy of Mother, up through your legs, into your thighs and hips, into your pelvis, up into your stomach, and it's going to reach your heart. When this anchoring Mother Earth energy reaches your heart, you will feel it or hear it click into place. You are now anchored from below. And now you will feel the energy from above. This is the father masculine component that's coming from above, the mother component from below, the father component from above, masculine, God or source energy is going to come in through the top of your head, drain down your head and your shoulders, down your arms and into your hands, from your shoulders into your chest. And this beautiful father energy, masculine energy, heaven energy is going to reach the heart, and it will click into place, connecting at the heart with the mother energy from below. You may feel or hear a click now. You are now anchored from above, and you are ready for this activation. Let's take a nice deep breath before we start with the deeper part of the activation. Nice deep breath like we were doing in the beginning from your mouth, allowing your stomach to expand. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Allow yourself to feel the anchoring from below and the anchoring from above. Feel how safe and secured you are, how loved and guided and cherished you are. And now, when I count down, your consciousness is going to leave your physical body, and it's going to go down in the direction of the floor that you are sitting on. We're going to go down into the planet. 3, 2, 1. Exit your body, go down into the floor, into the crust of the earth with your consciousness. Your body is going to remain in meditation position, perfectly safe and secure. Your consciousness is traveling through the floor, into the crust of the planet, and you're going to descend layer upon layer through the dirt, roots of trees, rocks. Keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. You can be descending through a tunnel or an elevator. It can show up to you differently. But just allow your consciousness to go deeper into the planet, down and down and down. Eventually, you're going to pass all of the layers of the crust of the earth, and you will see an opening. You'll pop yourself through that opening, and this will lead you into a beautiful green field surrounded by trees and forest. You're just going to plop down in the middle of this field. It's just grass and some flowers. And you are surrounded by a beautiful forest of tall trees. Look around, feel around. You can look up and see the little opening in the sky that you plop down from. Once you get to know this location, you're just going to get up from your position on the field. And you're going to look around you until you see a path or a dirt road, a trail. There's going to be some form of path opening up in that forest. Just look around to find it and walk towards it. This path is going to take you through the thick of the forest. You're just surrounded by trees and the birds chirping, and the air is pure. You're just in this beautiful, beautiful virgin forest. And you're going to walk along this path. This path is going to take you straight through this forest until you reach a clearing. And when you reach this clearing, continue following the path, because at the distance you're going to see a gate. And this gate can appear to you in any way that it appears. Don't force the visualization of it. There is just a gate somewhere ahead of you. Walk towards it. And if you can, if you are seeing it, pay attention to the details of this gate. Is it made out of wood or steel or something else? Is it big? Is it a small gate? Pay attention to all of these details. When you reach this gate, however it looks to you, right in front of the gate, there will be someone standing. And it doesn't have to be a human. It could be a being, an energy. This is your gatekeeper. Look for your gatekeeper somewhere around this gate. If you can see or feel your gatekeeper, pay attention to details. Is it a feminine or masculine presence? Is it human or not? What does your gatekeeper look like? And now ask your gatekeeper to please open the gate, to give access to your inner world. Your gatekeeper will open the gate, and he or she will accompany you to the other side of the gate, to your inner world. And once you pass that gate, pay attention to what landscape shows up for you. It could be any type of landscape, from sand to forest to ocean, anything. Don't force the visualization. Just pay attention to the details of the landscape that opens up once you cross that gate. Now ask your gatekeeper to please take you where you need to go in order to release your past and lower timelines. Your gatekeeper will know where to take you. Just follow the gatekeeper. I'm going to be silent for a little while so that you can follow your gatekeeper, and this gatekeeper will take you to where you need to go in order to release your lower timelines. I'm going to give you some time to get there. When you reach where you need to go with your gatekeeper, you're going to stop, look around, see where you are, and you're going to call for a guide that is helping you release these lower timelines. This guide can show up in any form. Just invoke the guide now. When you are standing face to face with this beautiful guide, ask the guide to show you what you are to release today. You may start seeing images, you may feel sensations, or you just may have an inner knowing of what you need to release today. Just set out the intention. What do I need to release today? It could be things from your childhood. It could be things from past lives. It doesn't matter if it makes sense to you in this moment or not. Just be open to receiving whatever this guide wants to show you and say yes to everything. I'm ready to release. I'm going to let you sit here with your guide for just a little bit so you can go through some things that need to be released. So I'm going to be quiet for a little bit. Let's take a nice deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. And you are going to invoke, you're going to repeat these words after me, whether out loud or in your mind. If you can say them out loud, it's even more powerful. You're going to repeat these words after me. I am ready to release my lower timelines. I release them with love and acceptance. I give blessings to the roads that I have traversed that have got me here. The road has been blessed. The road has been honorable. The road has been loved. But I am now ready to release it all. I am ready to make room for my higher timelines. And for that, I must be willing to release past pain, hurts, betrayals, sorrow, violence, inner conflict, inner judgment towards myself or towards others. I am ready to release it all now. As you're saying or repeating these words or just taking them in to your body, you may actually feel the physical sensation of something dumping out of your body, draining out of your body. If you feel the energy of draining out of your body, that's wonderful. Allow it to go. Reinforce the invocation, beautiful soul. I release lower timelines now. Good, good, good. And now bring your hands to your heart. Just put your hands on your heart. This is your healer. This is the portal of unification. And just feel the love for these lower timelines, for whatever has happened to you in this lifetime or in lifetimes before. Open your heart and just feel the love and compassion for all of the things your soul and your human avatar has been through, both in this lifetime or in lifetimes before. In order to release lower timelines, we must honor and love them. We cannot release through rejection or violence or aggression. We can only release through love, beautiful soul. Love your old timelines before you release them. And take a nice deep breath with your hands on your heart. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Excellent. And now you're going to thank the guide that has helped you release these lower timelines. You're going to bow and say goodbye. And you're going to walk back to your entry gate with your gatekeeper. Make your way back to the gate with your gatekeeper. And once you pass that gate back into the other side, your gatekeeper will close the gate behind you. You say goodbye to your gatekeeper. Thank him or her for their service to you. And then make your way back on the path, back through the forest, back to the field that you were initially sitting on. When you get to the center of this beautiful field, look up and you will see the hole that you came out of. You're going to bring your consciousness up, pierce into that little portal, and you're going to make your way back layer upon layer of the earth, through rock and dirt and roots, layer upon layer back towards the surface of the planet, until your consciousness reaches the floor that you are sitting on and comes through into your body. You have returned from your inner world lighter. The baggage of lower timelines has been released. And now let's just sit with this new energy in your body. It's an energy that feels like a vacuum because you're empty. You are totally empty. You have just released your lower timelines. You are empty. empty, emptiness, spaciousness, vacuum, void. Feel this energy for just a little bit. Take a nice deep breath so your body can feel this spaciousness. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. And now that you are pure spaciousness, now that you have released your lower timelines with love and tenderness, you are now ready to step into high timelines now. So pay attention. Right in front of your chest in the room that you are sitting, there is a portal that will start to open. It can look like a wormhole. It can look like the door of a house. It can look like a gate. It can look like a random opening. Each person's portal is going to be different. The point is, it is starting to open up right in front of your body in the room that you are meditating in. As that portal starts to open and get bigger and bigger and bigger, you can see through it. There's this intense light emanating from that portal. It's almost blinding. If you look straight into the portal, it feels blinding to you. That's how intense this light is. Let that portal open as wide as it wants to open. Just give it some time. As your portal is opening, I invoke the highest possible guidance that we have available to us today in the form of starseeds, Pleiadians, Arcturians, Sirians, the Light Council, and any ascended master, the archangels and angel realm, to please join us to help you walk through your portal when it's time. Pay attention to the energies that enter the room. You may feel them. You may get images of them. I see some members of the plant and animal kingdom coming through too, so it's not just starseed energy that's coming through. There's very strong Mother Earth energy in the form of plants or animals. You can have power animals coming in. Medicine women that I'm sensing, the Earth Keepers. There's a lot of energy here available to help us today. Welcome them all in. Your light portal that's right in front of you, it's now reached its max capacity and it is ready for you. So again, you're going to take your consciousness out of your body. Your body is going to stay seated in a meditation position and your consciousness is just going to get up out of the body and it is going to walk right through that light portal. But first, I want you to just stop right at the entrance of the portal. The energy is very powerful. The light is blaring in your eyes. And you're just going to stop here and you're going to give a powerful intention out loud or in your mind. If you can say this out loud, even better. Remember, this is the most important invocation and intention that you can give in this activation today. I receive Syrian light codes. I am ready to access my higher timelines. I step into my highest possible timelines now. Take a nice deep breath. And walk through that portal. Walk through, beautiful soul. Straight into the light to the other side of that portal. And when you get to the other side, you may or may not see things. The most important part here is that you are now literally standing on your higher timeline. And the most important thing to do here is you are going to take in the codes of this timeline, give permission for the codes of this timeline to inundate your consciousness. Give permission now, beloveds. 3, 2, 1. Take in. Feel the emotions of this beautiful high timeline, your highest possible timeline for this life. Feel the joy and the freedom and the lightness and the fulfillment. Feel those emotions coursing through you as these light codes go deep into your being. You're being programmed by your highest timeline right now. Just stand here on the other side of this portal and just receive. I ask your guides to assist. Whatever guides have come through to help you, I specifically ask for Arcturian, Pleiadian, and Sirian help, starseed, ascended consciousness, to help these higher timelines anchor in each and every one of us that is here today doing this activation. May our highest timelines be anchored in all directions of time. May our road ahead be smoother. May our road ahead be surrendered. May these beautiful higher timelines create a sense of peace in us. No more fighting, no more effort or struggle. With these higher timelines embedded in us, we will be able to flow with life no matter where life takes us. And now that you have been encoded with your highest possible timeline, turn around and walk back towards the exit of the portal, back towards the body. You're going to step from one side of the portal back into the other, and you're back in the room that you are meditating in. And you're going to allow your consciousness to go back into the body with these new timelines. Take a nice deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Your whole consciousness is now seated back in the body, but it has new timelines in it. So you may feel physical symptoms as your body gets used to these new timelines that are now being sent across all of your body systems. Let your body get used to these new light codes. Let your body accept these higher timelines that you have just accessed. Take a nice deep breath to help the body do this. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Excellent, excellent. You have now been encoded with your highest timeline, and you have released your lower timelines. You are in a completely different state of energy now. The portal that you just walked through, it's going to start closing until it disappears. The beautiful guides that were in the room with you, helping you with these higher timelines, they bid their farewell and they are off. We thank our guidance. We thank the highest energy that was with us today, especially the starseeds. A lot of Pachamama, Mother Gaia energy also that helped us, plants and animal kingdoms. So many guides that came to help us today. We thank them for their service and for helping us today in shifting our energy. We thank our gatekeepers of our inner world. And we will now unanchor ourselves so we can return back to our normal state of consciousness. Let's disengage the upper anchor first, so you will feel a click in your heart, and your masculine heaven anchor is going to unanchor from the heart. It's going to disengage from the heart, and it's going to pull up and out of the top of your head and back into heaven. And then your lower anchor, the Mother Earth anchor, will disengage from your heart and retract down through your stomach, through your legs, back through the floor and back to Mother Earth. You have now been disengaged. And now it is time to recall your energy field that has been connected to the 7,300 people that have done this activation with us today. Thank your brothers and sisters that have been connecting with you and have been providing energy amplification for this activation. Thank them and recall your energy field now. Your energy field is going to come back down to normal size, back into the room that you're meditating in, and it's going to contract back to its normal size around your body. I ask that our guidance teams, all of our guidance teams have been connected and creating a network of energy around the planet. I ask them to disengage from each other now. And let's take a nice deep breath as our energies return back to normal size, to normal consciousness. Let's take a nice deep breath to welcome our energy back in. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. You have been activated. You have access to higher timelines, and you have released lower timelines. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. When you're ready, open your eyes nice and slowly and start looking at the floor in front of you. Just nice and slow. Return back slowly. Move your body slowly. No jerky movements right now. Nice and slow. Sometimes it takes a little while to return back to normal states of consciousness after an activation. Very good. Ooh, beloveds, that was amazing. Holy moly, the energy. Thank you all so much. 7,300 people, I think, was the number on this activation today. Holy moly. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Remember, hit me up on Instagram after this finishes. Go drink your water first. Homework. Absolutely. When you get up from here, go drink your water first and then DM me on Instagram and let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. That's my preferred method. Let me know how you felt this activation. Let me know how you experienced it. It was so powerful to be here with 7,000 plus people. I love you, beautiful souls. I love you. I'm traveling next week to the Azores. I'm going to be doing a couple of retreats in the Azores. So I'm going to be traveling to the islands next week. So I probably won't be able to do an activation until October, but I'll keep you guys posted. All right. So, but work with this one. This one was extraordinary. I love you, beautiful souls. You got a new timeline. You got a higher timeline. I'm so excited for you. Mwah. Mwah. I love you all so much. Be well. Be well. Bye.